You know, then you got Malcolm X. You know, they were trying to say that this man was a part of the LGBT community.
What?
Look it up.
Rumors. Yeah.
This woman wrote. Yeah, this woman. This
Who,
woman.
King?
No,
No.
X. This white
Malcolm.
woman. This
Bro.
white woman. Swear to God, this white woman wrote a book. No, nobody paid any attention to it, but this white woman wrote a book and was trying to say that he had some. So I'll just say interaction with this other gentleman or something like that, and nobody went for it. But see, that's what I'm saying. My point is, we don't even hold these figures up the way we supposed to. You got Nicki Minaj, and some people raise hell, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough of it. You got Nicki Minaj talking, put that famous picture of him looking out the window. What was that rifle he was holding?
Yeah, he had an AK.
AK.
I got a poster of that.
That wasn't AK.
When he oh no, that's right. That
he was looking out the window. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a Russian made though, but it wasn't an AK, but it was a Russian made.
AK. But she used that and put "Looking a Ninja" on there. That was the name of the song, and she used that. You got Lil Wayne with bars talking about beat that cat like Emmett Till, beat that up like Emmett Till. You got every time you see a little hood party, they put Martin Luther King on Martin Luther King Day with gold in his mouth, you know. And now they bringing, you know, like I said, B. Simone saying this stuff, you know, other people saying these things. Man, these are our elders. These are our titans, man, and we don't hold them up. So I'm not shocked that the youngsters ain't, and I'm not shocked that you got LeBron James using something like the color of the hotel he was murdered in and putting them on a sneaker to sell. If you wanted to pay tribute to Martin Luther King, there was another way you could have did that.
Easy.
You could have. You could have picked his favorite sermon and put it on the back of the shoe.
Anything but the colorway. Right. But he's just like, I got my bag. The check been already cleared. They could do whatever the hell they want with my likeness.
The tongue, you know what I'm saying? Like MJ did, you know what I'm saying? They could have put MLK right there.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's the LeBron shoe. As much as he flops, you can just read the whole fucking speech.
And I'm gonna say this, for as much as I respect LeBron and as much as, you know, I dig everything he's done for those kids down there at Akron, you know, and I hate to invoke this cat's name, but when Jason Whitlock was like, "How are you suffering, bro?" Because somebody wrote that on your garage, bro. You're almost a billionaire at the time. If he probably won now, like, how are you suffering? So it's just like, but then again, this is the same brother that didn't have the wherewithal to know that picture he took with that white girl in that blue dress and him with his mouth open was the exact same picture that was on the original King Kong poster with the white girl and King Kong holding her while he on the side. He didn't
read the book The Devil in the Blue Dress.
Come
There's
on, man.
Couple miscues, man. Miscues.
It's a couple miscues. So it's kind of like, you know, can we really say?
But who fault is it though? Right?
I think
because I was blessed, right? I remember one day I worked my little job, went and bought me an Xbox, my little money for the summer, had all my buddies come over, bought a bunch of candy. We sitting down, we're hooking the TV up, and a commercial PBS comes on, and it's like talking about a doc series about to come out about Freddie Dulles. My stepdad at the time was like, "Who's that?" I had no idea. I was like, "Yes, I'm still plugging this stuff," and he's like, "Wait a minute, you know who that is?" And I said, "Okay, take all that shit to the pawn shop." Damn. You wrote out a list. You go to the library and you come back with 3 books, you know what I'm saying, from different. And he was like, "You about to find out today." Right. Yeah. And from that day on, that started my journey into understanding who we were.
There you go.
Not just in the continent of North America, but also from abroad. Right. Yeah. That changed my life. But not every young man had that. Right. So we don't teach it, then it gets lost. So I hate to say it, I blame my parent generation. You know what I'm saying? For not but at the same time, they were told to depress their blackness to stay alive.
What you got on, man? Sorry, Sully. What you got on, man?
Man, it's entirely in bad taste. Yeah, but the Sully's point, man, that's exactly what needs to happen in Black households. You know, because it was my grandparents that sat me down and told me, you know, what I was hearing in school wasn't right.
Yeah.
Let me see your book. Oh, this your lesson? Yeah. Come here. Sit down. Let me learn you.
Right.
Yeah, don't even take that shit back. Just give it back to him. Matter of fact, give him back that book. I got you, and we're gonna pass every test because I got it right here. I got it right here. Let me tell you something. So, yeah,
and it was my grandfather who sat down and told me, it was like, we've always been here.
Yeah,
I know my lineage, and none of us come from Africa.
Come on with it.
You know, and of course, it mismatched everything I'd learned and up until, you know, maybe 10, 12 years of school or whatever it was. But, you know, you look back on it, it's like, this dude was 100% right. You know,
and once you know, you can't unknow.
Right.
And that's what fucks you up, especially if you learn at a young age. You just sitting there, you damn near biting your tongue.
Yeah.
Because if you speak out against it, it's, oh, you know, this one, troublemaker, suspend them. You know what I mean? And all you want to do is have a rational debate. But, you know, at that time, my vocabulary wasn't where it needed to be or whatever, where I can articulate myself to not come across like, hey, fuck you, you know, get all, you know, start going that route instead of, you know, rationalizing the whole situation. But now, you know, as the state's, you know, the elder statesman. The elder statesman of the panel. Yeah, I have to, you know, try to tone it down and you know, be a little precise. But yeah, man, I get it, man. I definitely get it. Once you know, you can't unknow.
You can't unknow.
And the shit is crazy, man. Because they're making it worse. They watering it down even more to the point where it's like you damn near have to, even if you do send your kids to a school, you have to like damn near homeschool them as well.
You do.
See,
it's crazy.
They try to convince us. In my first paper for that I wrote for my master's, it was separate but equal. That's what the title of my paper. You know what I'm saying? Because, and actually, to be honest with you, the numbers show that we surpassed, right, our Anglo-Saxon brothers, right? Because during that time period of separation, we actually had no choice but to do it together. And the dollar stayed in the community, right? The knowledge stayed in the community, and we taught each other. And that's why that era, the 50s, the 60s, even the 40s, brought out some of the strongest Black minds in North America, because we had no choice but to learn and build together. So they wanted to teach us, and like I told him, Jacob, you know, he's 9 years old now. I'm like, yo, you know, if you look at the numbers, we were better. We were stronger nuclear families. We were better educated.
Yep.
We were more funded, right? And we were more tradesmen. We had our own fire departments, our own police departments, right?
Yep.
And Black firefighters were the first paramedics, right?
Pittsburgh.
Yep. There you go, God. So, oh, well, you know what? Just like you said, I think I led my people into a burning house. Right?
Where do you think the first smoke jumpers came from?
Ooh.
The triple nickel, the original triple nickel.
That's right.